Hi, in this video I would like to show you how to do the first steps after you have received the LdreamM headset. You have to do a few things with software, with the application and with the settings. I was talking about that in the previous video, and in this one I would like to show you what you should do with the headset, with the physical device itself. So the first thing is that the headset must fit to the perimeter of your head. So if you take it on like this, the first thing is that you have to feel that the headset all around the head is quite tight. If this is a bit loosened and you feel that it doesn't lie tightly on your head, then first you have to adjust the size of the perimeter. As you can see, this is the front side of the headset and this is the back side, and here, I'll try to show it here and here are the regulators. There are the ribbons, and you can adjust them accordingly. So you can do it. So you can adjust it that it can be tighter or looser, depending on the size of your head. This is the very first step. You still didn't apply or haven't applied the gale. It was just simple. And after adjusting, you can take it on the head again. And as you can see, now it is okay. And you can feel that it is tight. So your second task is to apply the gale. For this, you first have to have this hypodermic syringe, which will be in your box, as well as this EEG gale. I will show you how to fill this syringe with this gale. First, you have to take off this inner part, as you can see, and open this tube. And you can see here is the size of exactly as this for syringe, and you can apply it as you see. And now you can slowly feel squeezing the box. And now you don't have to feel it fully. Here, about 1 centimeter you have to left. There should be only air. And then you can take it off. Okay, we can close it. And now carefully put it inside. As you can see here, that is why we needed this place, because this rubber need place inside too. So if you apply it and go, okay. The gale is on the end of this measuring tube, this syringe. You have to do it approximately once a week, no more, I guess. So this is about 10 milliliters and it lasts about a week or so. Okay, so how to apply the gale? As you can see here in the headset, this is the front side. Here are four parts, 4 electrodes. 1, 2, 3, and here is the 4. And here on the back side is the 5th electrode here. So I usually apply the gales first on the front side. You should use these 2 fingers and push around the EEG electrode your finger, and you can, okay, I have to see it, you can put it there and squeeze a bit and apply some gear. Okay, now the first air has to go out, and now, okay. As you can see, it was a bit difficult to apply this before the camera, but you don't have to add too much gas, it is not needed. Okay, then you repeat the same task for the second electrode, and you have to keep this second electrode between these two fingers of yours. Apply some gas. Okay. Then repeat with the third electrode and the fourth electrodes. Okay. And finally, on the back side, the fifth electrode. Here you should apply using your fingers again. Okay. Now you have the gears on the electrode, the gear on the electrodes, and now you can take on the headset. When you take on the headset, the first thing is that the front part has to touch to your forehead, and during this time the back part, as you can see, I bend so that it will not touch my hair, and in this case when I put it here, and now I bend the back side so that it will touch my head and my hair. That's all. In this case you shouldn't move the headset anymore. You just can a bit push on these parts and on the back part. You can see here. And in this case the electrical contact will be better. Okay, as soon as you did it, the third part is that you must switch the headset on. So here you can see, here is the main switch. It has 3 positions, and when you switch on, it has to be in this position, to the direction of this little circle. If you see it, I will talk about that right now. So the point is that there are some unknown difficulties sometimes, not always, but sometimes, when we switch on the headset. The MP3 player, the chip or the SD card for the MP3 player, which is here is the SD card, does not initialize always. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. I tried a lot of SD cards, many different MP3 player chips. The result is almost the same, that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but no problem. That is why I prepared this part of button here. So before you switch on the EEG headset, you should push on this button, okay, and this way the MP3 player, the SD card, the MP3 player will be switched off. Then you can switch the headset on to this direction, to the direction of this button. You switch it on, right now I switch, and after that you can push on this button again so that so the SD card will be on again. And after a few seconds you will hear the welcome sound. So this is the protocol. Not so difficult, very easy. I show it again. So first, before you switched it on, Okay, this is still in the middle state. First, you should push on this button. Now the SD card is off. I switch the main switch to the direction of this button. Okay, now it is switched. And then I push on this button again, and now the SD card for MP3 player is on again. After that, a few seconds, you hear the welcome sound. After that, you can see that everything is off, but I recommend to launch the LdreamM application. Click on the connect button, and you can see your EEG signals, how good they are. It requires about half a minute or a minute, sometimes even much less time for creating the very good contact between the EEG electrodes and on the scheme. And after that, you can see very clear EEG signals. After that, you can disconnect from your PC and you can go to bed. That is all. Okay, the next task is what you should do on the morning. First, when you get up, the main switch you have to switch off. That is, you have to switch it to the middle position. So now this is switched off. After that, you can take off the headset and you can prepare it for reading the data of last night. For that, you receive this USB cable. This is in the box too, and you should connect it on the front side next to the main switch. Here is the USB connector. Okay, this is on, as you can see, and the other side you can connect to your PC. Okay, I show it. Okay, what you can see here is, I don't know how it can be seen right now because it is quite light, but here at that part, this is in red color. If I switch it, disconnect, you can see, no, you cannot see the red LED, and if I connect it back, okay, this is red. It means that the headset now is in charging mode. The charging takes about 5-6 hours because the batteries are quite big. And when the charging finished, then the red LED will be changed to the blue one. So you will see that it will light in blue color. Okay, this is about charging. But first you would like to see your measurements. In this case, again, you should use the main switch. The main switch has to be turned into the direction of the USB cable, direction of this cable. I show you. And now, as you can hear the sound, and you see that the white LED lighted, white LED lit, white LED lit, and on your PC you can see that these two SD cards are connected to your PC, and you can then read your data from last night. You don't have to go to these folders, you don't have to look for the files, which was the last measurements and so on. Everything will be done automatically. After you connected your SD cards to your PC, and you can see that this light is white. It indicates that you are connected to your PC. Then you can simply launch your application, your LdreamM application, and it will read it automatically finds the latest measurement or measurements, and then downloads them from the headset and converts them, because they are in compressed form, converts them, and after 5 or 6 seconds you can analyze your measurements of the previous night. After you have finished reading the files from the headset, you don't have to forget to turn this main switch into the middle state. The red LED is lit again. And now you can let this headset to be charged in 5-6 hours or so. That's all.